7:37. Good morning. On the line right now from Pakistan is Father John Tanveer, who witnessed that horrible attack over the weekend in Pakistan. And Father, thanks so much for coming on this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, if you could, we appreciate you for that you're taking the time here this morning. Describe what you witnessed and what Christians are going through, and really everyone is going through with this terror created by ISIS.
Yeah, I can say if I will talk regarding this incident, this is also a background. Since we are here in Pakistan, we are by birth Pakistani. We are our ancestors are from Pakistan. But we can say before 70, we were very, very good. No problem.
Yeah.
We had little bit problem. But now after this 71, this problem is very much taking place. Because it's, the first thing is a law. They passed in the parliament that whoever will speak against their prophet, that will be hanged up till death.
Yeah.
Second, now I can say so many incidents happen. So many are Christians died. It's a really persecution. So many are killed. So many families are really smashed on this earth. And I can say now, last week, when these Roman Catholic people and Protestant people, they were celebrating their Easter, I am an Orthodox priest. So I went to perform liturgy. After the liturgy, about 5 o'clock, I came back from Wazirabad. Wazirabad is far from Lahore. So I'm residing in Lahore. When I reached at home, and after, I can say after 1 hour, a big bang sound came while I came out from my house. And then I ran up on the terrace, and I saw that really a big smoke. And then I came to know that this park, this Gulshan Children Park, is very close to my house. So then I ran away there. When I reached there, I saw that, really very, very painful. Everywhere the blood and everywhere the injured people, so many dead people are lying down, and especially the children. The main, their attack was on the Easter celebration.
Yeah. And
so I can say in this, yeah.
Yeah, it seems that this was not, in this case, it wasn't ISIS or ISIL. It was a group from the Taliban, right? That claimed responsibility for this.
Yeah, here I can say in Pakistan there are not only one group, but there are many groups.
Yeah.
Many groups. They are divided in Al Qaeda. They are Taliban. They are Daesh. They are Harara. They are Sipah Sahaba, and these are many groups. They want to have a special, Islamization here in Pakistan. So that's why they are trying their best to smash us and bring Islamization in Pakistan.
And it is,
that's why.
Yeah, if I'm correct, and you please correct me, that this is. The target would be Christians and any Muslims that do not really conform to their version of Islam. Is that correct?
Actually, I can say the main target is Christians.
Christians. And how many Christians? How many Christians are there where you are?
Yeah, actually, this was the evening, and people were coming because the weather is a little change. Now the hot weather is coming. So that's why people move toward park in the evening. And I can say that many Christians are really hurt, not only Christian, but even with them, the Muslims, because it's a public park.
Right.
And even the Muslims also, they were really killed.
Father, I think a lot of people listening to this can't even imagine what you are going through being there. But, is there an answer? Is there something that we can do, short of the political remedies that have been proposed? And, what is the answer? What can be done?
I can say in this case, might be sent this morning a few articles also, which are published in Russia, and I sent to you people also. And I can say people can help because our people are very, very poor. Well, they don't have education. They don't have really so much knowledge. They don't have a food. They don't have, and discrimination is here. Very much discrimination is here. No one can say that is not a discrimination. And so that's why I can say if people can help, people can support us regarding financially or in education or medication, I can say, especially in education, I can say, people are hungry even. We don't have so much food. Now, the question came to me immediately at that day. One interview, I was interviewed by the Russian, and they asked, what church is doing? I said, the church is, I am only the Orthodox priest and very limited sources I have. I don't have so much money. Whatever I have, I visited people, I took to the hospital, because the discrimination is there, because they do give priority to others, not to our people. So if people could help financially, so we have our system here. We organize that how we have to help people. We give education to our people. Our people need food, especially, I can say, and education.
We're talking to Father John Tanveer, who is the minister of a congregation in a church ministry in Pakistan, and witnessed that explosion that killed Muslims and Christians, but targeted Christians over the weekend, and is saying really that there is a real target against Christians there in Pakistan. Has there ever been a time? How long have you been there? And was there a time where Christians were safe?
Can you repeat this question?
I'm wondering if, first of all, how long you've been there, and how long you've been the minister there, and then has there been a time when Christians were safe and not targeted?
I can say we are not safe, and we are trying our best that always. I can say about in December, I myself, and with my family, we were sleeping about 1 o'clock, about 30 to 40 people mob came, and they attacked on our house also in December. And last December, I mean, which just passed about 3 months before.
Yeah.
And I can say they broke our house. They broke, even my right leg was really, he got injury. And thank God that the neighbors are good, and they got up and then they chased them out. Otherwise, I mean, it's a very, very difficult night.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying my best to get a safer place somewhere where we have to, I mean, we could have a good survival. Otherwise, anytime, anything can happen.
How many Christians are there in numbers?
In Lahore or in Pakistan?
Well, I would wonder where you are.
Where I can say is, it's scattered. It's scattered.
Yeah.
But I can say it's more than 2,000.
About more than 2,000. Okay. So you're saying that people here could help with money, help with monetary donations.
Yeah, they could send through with money. They could help us, so we could really do something for them. At least we could give them food. We can give them medication because our people are in the hospitals, in a state hospital, and in state hospital is no one take care.
Father, earlier you rattled off about a half a dozen the names of different groups, which I took to be extremist type groups. What is the difference between these different organizations you mentioned, these different groups? What do you see as the difference between ISIS and the Taliban and some of the other groups that you mentioned, these that would seem to be extreme groups?
Their motto is the same. I can say that here I came to know that in America, in even the Rome and other people, and Haraki, they are having an interfaith relationship. I don't believe that. Because if we are not united, I can say we cannot do anything. But if we are having a relationship, we must have a good relationship with others. But this does not mean that we have to leave our own people and we have to go and open the door for others.
Yeah. And one last question I have. Are the people in the community that you live in, generally everybody gets along, Christians and Muslims, and it is these terrorist groups that cause the harm and target? Or are you discriminated by just people within the community?
Yeah, in this matter, I can say that some people are the educated people, they are good, but where faith comes, then they are together and they are ready to kill us.
Yeah, ready to kill you.
They are not, they don't spare us like this.
Right.
Even they are friends, they are good friends, but when this act comes, then they are not bothered whether we are friends or whether we are their beloved one.
It's almost like what happened in Nazi Germany when obviously Jews were friends with Germans who were Christian, but when push came to shove and the Christians would have been penalized for protecting a Jew, well, many caved in, and that seems like the same type of thing that happens here.
Yeah, I can say that there are countries where these things happen. But here I'm talking about our own country because in June I went to St. Petersburg in Russia, and where about so many people came from America. I said very openly, I gave talk to them, about 470 people were there, and all the bishops and all hierarchy, and I said, please, at least you have a lot of. God bless America. God bless Russia. God bless Australia. But you have enough. But at least share with your own poor brothers.
Right.
You are destroying too much. You are destroying too much food. But you are not caring your own brothers who are. And in Pakistan is suffering very much. Our Christians are suffering very much.
All right. Well, we have there's a local congregation here that I think has an interest in trying to assist, and maybe we can publicize that here, and people can give, and by way of the congregation here, they can get the food, the funds to you, and maybe we can help from here. So we'll do our best, Father. We appreciate you taking the time here this morning to speak with us.
Yeah, thank you very much, Michael.
All right, we'll talk again at some point, and again, we'll do what we can here.
Yeah, if you want, you are always welcome to ask me, because I can say that I went to Islamabad to meet the ambassadors also, because, and no, next, I think is one of a person is coming from America. They are just they come, but they don't do anything.
Right, right. You're feeling
very openly, I can say.
Isolated
The
and
borders are not important.
Yeah. All right. All right, Father John Tanveer, thanks so much. We'll speak again. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you
right.
very much, and God bless you all.
God bless. We'll break here and come right back at WIBX.